Hi guys, and welcome back to our channel. And if you are new here, hi, my name is Dana and I'm glad you joined us today. I do videos here on our channel all about motherhood, homeschooling, kind of day in the life, simple living, slow living, everyday kind of basic life with our littles. If that's something you are interested in, I'd love to have you join us, and you can do so by subscribing. Today is a sensory gift guide, and I wanted to make this video for littles like 3 and under. However, if your kiddos are into messy play like mine are, but my 2 older ones are 3 and 5, and they love all things kinetic sand, the Play-Doh, especially the water beads. They love water beads. It's probably their most favorite sensory activity. They take these little scoops, which I'll show you in a little bit, and they'll scoop up the water beads and kind of like dump them into cylinders and be little scientists or whatnot. And they love that. I don't mind. I don't really love cleaning that part up because those little balls get everywhere. But it is really, really fun, and they enjoy it. And messy play is so important for brain development and growth, and letting them feel the different textures. And I feel like the more children explore textures, explore tastes, explore how things feel, how they smell, and they use their senses at a little age, and the older they get, they won't become as picky, if that makes sense. So the more flavors they're introduced to at a super young age, the less picky they'll be. The more textures they're introduced to at a super young age, the less picky they'll be as far as like bare feet in the grass and stuff like that. But yeah. So the first set I wanted to show you that is a really good beginning sensory gift item. And I actually talked about these in my Christmas gift guide video for shopping small. I'll have it linked down below or up above here. But the first are the Sleepy Time books. All of them have little kind of like soft spots that you can touch, but they're full of just different sensory textures. And every page has like a little bit of a different texture, Yeah, these ones are great, this one here. And then we also like the Snuggle Time Hide and Seek Baby. And again, all the different textures on here as well. So all the babies can explore all the different feelings. And then my favorite series for beginning sensory, and I mentioned these as well earlier, are That's Not My books. So there's Not My Fox and Not My Penguin. But these are actually really, really good for that. This is That's Not My Fox. And then you open it up, and again, every page has a different texture on it. And I love these because you can buy them from, I'm sure you have a friend that sells them, so you can buy these from a friend and support them as well, as far as Christmas buying goes. Our next, actual probably top favorite sensory activity after the water beads, which by the way, I do get all of my water beads from the Homegrown Preschooler. I'll have their website linked down below, but I actually use their curriculum for preschool as well, and they are just fully like hands-on. They really encourage anything hands-on sensory play. Their entire curriculum for preschool is exploring how things feel, exploring their senses, and really getting a good feeling on what that is for the littles. But yeah, we like the Kinetic Sand Beach Kit. This kit is actually really, really fun. The sand is a little bit grainier than the normal kinetic sand. The normal kinetic sand is smoother, but the actual beach sand has a little bit of a grainier feel. So it's a great, great sensory activity, as well as just like the regular kinetic sand. And then my little guys like this. It's called Digging in the Dirt, Bugs, Digging in the Dirt. And my kiddos absolutely love it. It's just magic sand, so it's kind of like a kinetic sand feel. And then it has 4 little plastic bugs that you can like put in a jar, and like these little ones can dig through it. So it's a really fun gift idea. You want to come sit on my lap and help me?
Yes.
Okay. We got our little helper here today, don't we?
Okay, what can I
1 second.
do?
You got our little helper? Are you gonna help mommy? Okay, we're talking about some of your favorite sensory items. This is another one of our favorite because it's pink. This one is called Thinking Putty. It's also the same line as the other putty. It's the flamingo feathers. And Miss Ellie here loves it because it's pink and it has flamingos on it, right? She calls flamingos mangoes, so it's her mango putty. Is it mango putty? Yes. And this is actually my personal favorite. This is the Falling Water one. And this is actually one of the crystal clear, like liquid glass transparent putties. And I'll show you an up close one here in a little bit. But it's so cool. I love it. And the liquid glass one is also a really popular one. But this texture, if you're familiar with like the silly putty or thinking putty in general, it's a different texture than that. It's more stickier. It doesn't come off on your hand, so your hands don't get sticky. But the actual feeling of it for littles is fascinating. They love it. It's different than silly putty. Not quite like Play-Doh. It's like that hybrid mix, so it's a whole new texture for them to explore in that way. What else is in there? And slime. Yes, they love the slime. This is the Galaxy Lab Food slime, and they really like this one as well. And we got a bunch of these little Easter eggs. These are great. We fill these up with rice, and then we shake them around, right? They're super fun. And then they'll also put little water beads in them. We actually got these for them to fill the water beads up and kind of like swish them around, see what it feels like when they're moving around in little eggs. So that would be fun. And then, ooh, this is Mommy's favorite. It's a spiky light up ball.
I'll try it.
Want to feel it? This is a great sensory item because it's not only spiky, so it's not just a different texture, but it's also the sight senses that are going as well. You want to do it again? It's really bright, so when the kiddos are playing with this in the dark, their senses are really exploring because it's dark with a super bright light, so they love that. And then the next thing that they really like is the same NeeDoh, only it's a crystal squeeze ball. You squish it and like all the crystals come out. So that one's really fun as well. And this is probably more of a fine motor skill too, which I'll share some of our favorite fine motor skills in our next video. Or our fine motor skill toys, I should say, are these little tops. Are these ones right here. Because they have to use their little pinchers and they have to spin them. And yeah, it's a really, really good fine motor skill activity for them. And then another favorite is play foam. It's like these little balls all squished up together, so it's literally like play foam little balls. They don't come apart or anything, they all somehow manage to stay stick together. This is a great, great activity, and again, it's a whole brand new texture that a lot of kids probably haven't experienced yet. And then of course there's squeezy balls. We love those. This is like a mess-free type putty. It's all contained. If you're ever familiar with the those little balloons that people fill up with either rice or flour, it's kind of the similar one. It's kind of the similar feeling to a little balloon being filled with flour. So I love that. Right? Right? Okay. And then the other one that my kids really like is this magic writing slime. It's a slime that you can actually write on. So you take the little black light and you just write on the slime. So they love that. So it's not only the feeling of texture, but they're exploring the little black light and writing on it as well, which is really fun. They love that one. And then this is the regular kinetic stand. They have blue, green, and purple. And then I got the purple one for Miss Ellie. Next really great little activity is the original Slinky. And I love this. We don't actually have stairs at this house, but the kids absolutely love it. But it is a great, just little sensory. It teaches them balance. It teaches them like hand-eye coordination. It's a great, great tool to have on hand, especially when you have littles. And if you have stairs, it's even better. And then I actually love this newer line from the Crazy Aaron's Putty line. It's the sensory collection. This one is their lavender scent, but it actually has real essential oils on it. So it smells really, really good. It's a putty, so if the kids are having a hard time paying attention during lessons and everything, giving them something to do with their hands really helps them focus on what's going on. So if I'm doing something like that might be boring to them, which is like reading lessons or special sounds work on the board, if they're having something like to do with their hands. Hi! Well guys, thank you so much for watching our sensory gift guide. This little one is super excited now to go play with some of this stuff, aren't you? Yeah. Are you excited to go play with some of it, Ellie? Here's the other top. Can you say thank you for watching today's video?
Thank you for watching today's video.
Thank you for watching today's video. But yeah, like I mentioned before, we'd love to have you join us. And you can do that by subscribing if you haven't. And we will see you in our next video. Stay safe, God bless, and have a wonderful Christmas season. Bye.
Hi. There's an eggie. Open it. Oh. And now I made some water beads.
Putting some water beads in the eggies.
There.
Can you shake it around? What does it feel like with the little water bead in there? What does it feel like? Can you feel it moving around in there? Can you scoop up a bunch in your egg and see what that feels like? There you go. What does that feel like when you shake it? Does it feel heavier? Can you feel all the different beads moving around? How fun. Now can you use your little pincher? Can you use your little grabber scoop and fill up the little cylinder?
What's this?
Mm-hmm.
What's this?